Hey guys, welcome to more Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. I think for a second to remember those right names. So, what did happen last time? I honestly blank on that, so I can't really say. I guess this makes sense that I did do like at least 3 chapters or something like that.
How are you?
Moving looks forward, I expect our army will continue to advance as we establish more bases such as this one. Whenever a large number of people live together for a stretch of time, various problems are bound to occur.
I wonder.
It may be inconvenience as well. Please inform me right away if anything comes up. Very good job.
Hiya.
Inconvenient? If anything, it's a little too cozy around here. Yeah, good food, warm weather, or the works. Perhaps so. Just please do not tell me you wish to return home. Kinari is a coalition of soldiers from our various lords. We are a congregation of bursts and ideologies.
Troubling indeed.
Though I hope everyone will understand and compromise with their peers, I suspect that will not always be the case.
Speaking of which...
I had some new facilities established in preparation for the coming battle. I'm most certain they will be of great use to you. I hit you to take a look while we have the time. Wish I did that like 5 seconds before stopping the stream last time. Having these facilities available would have been nice.
Which battle do you wish to reflect? I'll continue gathering records of your battles.
Yeah, all 3 of these other ones would have been nice to have.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Too important.
Everything has its use.
We now have access to the blacksmith.
Hey there. Need something?
Quickly repair. Wait. Here it is.
Is this it?
Okay, I have a lot of them still.
Is this it?
Do this.
Is this it? Is this it? See you around.
That's what I think I needed.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Yeah, it works.
Everything has its use.
So yeah, doing a lot of this stuff
Hey there.
a few streams ago is why I suddenly ran out of smithing stones. If you were paying attention to these weird counts.
Is this it?
Wait, that's what I was doing.
Is this it?
A lot of stuff. Arm reaching magic.
See
The
you
other
around.
weapons get actually. I'm not really paying attention to what I upgraded. Lethal blow. Let's use to damage enemies that are guarding. Nice. You just sealed. Did it? It just got setups. Okay. Lewin. Scorch. Strong attacks periodically trigger Volganon. Huh. That's interesting. I think that's it. Okay. Good old gatekeeper. So yeah, for the... What the... Oh, frick. The game hasn't actually been showing anything, sorry. I don't know what happened there. Let me see if I can fix that. This. What the? Oh, okay. Yeah. There we go. Just hiding it for a bit. Okay, there we go. That's not good. everything should all be all fine now. So, does the see how long the Demetrius dialogue went and where's the blacksmith, trade some stuff at the supply master that was just unlocked, along with the blacksmith, of course. And oh yeah, the record keeper was the other thing that was unlocked. And Italian master, of course.
Well, well. Come back soon, all right?
Okay. So how you seeing what I'm doing along with seeing a a few seconds behind replay of it in the corner of my eye is really distracting. I'm just wanting to close there. Oh, you're here right now. Oh wait, yeah, your shop isn't set up yet. Go to my shop, or what's going to be my shop if I ever open the darn thing. Oh, hiya, I'm Anna, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Don't pass this
If I find anything good out there, I'll head to my stocks. Keep checking back. Okay.
How can I be of service?
I saw these two at the corner of my eye and got confused. Thought they were someone else. Iron Rose is the seat of House Rose Power. It is renowned as one of the most impenetrable fortresses in all of Fodlan. They were able to defeat Lord Leonardo and Matt Hector, and then carry that momentum west to Fell Iron Road. We should be able to gain the advantage, even if the face of the Imperial Army's superior forces. I pretend I read that correctly.
Hey
I can't remember Seth, but I gotta head back to Camulus soon. I'm just going to tell Lady Ray about how things are going on the front. I'll probably end up coming back from time to time on business for her. A lot of church people left in Camulus are elderly, so it's up to me to have them do my best. And it's gone! Okay.
Come on over.
That reminds me.
Recently, several of the church's scholars had to get Gatea territory. I believe via the invitation of the Count. Gatea is evidently an impoverished place, devoid of anything but wild wastes. I guess they're working on some kind of reclamation project.
Gotcha.
In any event, I'm glad that both us and them are going to be helping the people of the kingdom. Oh, no one's in the tower for once. Like, AQ actually marked off as a free character now. That's cool.
Nothing to report.
Give it the good work, Commander. Nothing to report today. Jeremy, I used to guard the gate back at Garreg Mach.
That reminds
Sure, I remember
me.
you, but, why are you here?
Actually,
I came here to protect the members of the church. Oh, and also because you kingdom folks hated me back in AOL. I have family back in Adrestria, so if I'm being totally honest, I got mixed feelings about all this.
got it.
But it's a gatekeeper's duty to protect his charges. I swear to you, I'll lay down my life to defend these gates. It's weird how he's always defending the gate no matter what route you're on. Like, he's just one of the few things that just changes Jace's alliance.
Hey, you.
Despite the story mostly being the same in the beginning. It's you. Appreciate the assist back in AOL. Her name is Catherine, or Thunder Catherine, if you will. One of the nicest Sarahs. Good to be fighting by your side.
Let's see.
Cavern, huh? Didn't think of it. I've heard people say your strength is out of this world.
Yeah.
As I say, seeing is believing, and you'll have a front row seat now that we're fighting together. It'll be better than any rumors, I'll tell you that. Lady Reyes gave us direct instructions to come help the Kingdom Army.
I'll handle
Church is grateful for the Kingdom took them in, despite the danger. We'll make sure we repay you the best we know how on the battlefield. If I want to rotate around here, I'll head this way. Oh, here. I can't figure out why Leonardo would start a reckless fight. You always hold a grudge against the church because of my stepbrother, but I'd go so far as recruiting people from the city into his forces.
Let's
Yeah, what
see.
are the circumstances dragging civilians into it? Doesn't make sense. People of the city love Leonardo, and I'm sure they wanted to fight for his cause.
That's
But
not
even
okay.
so, that's no excuse for sending those without any training or experience in a battle.
What is it?
Fought alongside my commanding officer for a long time, but this will be my first time going into Castle Gaspard. Apparently the lord of Castle Gaspard is real beloved by his people. However, everyone volunteered to enlist the moment they heard that Lord Leonardo himself was going to fight. His orders and morale must be sky high too. That kind of fervor does nothing for me.
Well, hello then. Let's see.
Now Lord Leonardo has put his allegiance to the Empire. It's pretty likely they'll try to help him. Can't get a reputation for abandoning those who support them.
Hear you there.
After all, that would be a huge deterrent for anyone who's planning to betray the kingdom and go over to the Empire. So I bet their Emperor will make an effort to rescue Gaspard's army.
Not good.
Kind of makes me feel like, I don't know, like the war has truly begun. It has.
Incidentally,
This will be your first time in Magdred. I hear a dense fog blankets the land there. I wonder if you'll be able to manage.
huh?
What do you mean? Don't try to hide it. Both know you can be directionally challenged sometimes.
How tiresome.
Spare me the grief of having to watch you accidentally wander into enemy encampments. Hey, it's not gonna be accidental. This time. Hopefully.
What's up there?
And guess what Gaspard is in Roe territory, which is fairly close to Dominic lands.
The thing is,
I actually met Count Roe myself. Well, I guess we only spoke a tiny bit. He was always going off on his attendance. Honestly, he didn't make a very good impression on me. If we're fighting Lord Leonardo and the Empire's army, then it makes sense we'd have to face Count Roe next, right? I don't imagine they just open their gates if we lay siege to the castle with a large army. Nope, definitely not.
to tell the truth,
As I understand it, the Southern Church is one of the churches in Adrestia that's part of the Cirrus faith. They apparently had a doctrinal dispute with the Central Church a long time ago. The old Southern Church and the modern one must be entirely different, right?
let's see.
It might be. They're technically part of the church, but as I hear it, they're under the Empire's direct control. Yes, that's right. Though whether that's a good thing or not, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell you. I wonder if the people of the Empire weren't surprised by all the changes regarding the church. I imagine I'd be a little confused myself if something I'd taken as given and was so suddenly rejected.
Please listen.
Never in a million years did I imagine I'd be fighting as a commander for Fargus. Even now when I see their knights fluttering in the air, this indescribable feeling washes over me. Indescribable feeling.
I see.
You'll need to keep an eye on me. I may hate to test Fargus, but I'm not actively hostile to them now. Interesting.
Listen, I must be telling you.
As long as I'm having a way to survive, I choose that, always. But I'm feeling relieved not to be fighting the Empire again soon. I can begin giving my full strength now. Yeah, what a relief. I'd imagine you're not too enthusiastic about fighting former allies.
Ah,
Yes, however, it is being inevitable. I'll be having to steel my heart. Right now, I'm only focusing on the fight in front of me. I cannot be affording to worry about who I'm facing.
Hello.
This man, he's got so much to do, but he still comes to train with us every day. Me and the other folks in my unit always try to take him on, but we're nowhere near a match for him. That said, I do think our teamwork has improved because of it. I'm sure we'll best any opponents who are on our level.
We're all counting on you.
And the one thing I know is that trusting your allies' strength and working together is key in whatever you do. Life lessons.
Oh, hi.
Nice way you feel now. Oh well, beats dying out there somewhere.
Honestly, I
Still,
don't
I think
know.
I've ended up in the kingdom after all. It'd be a real hassle to have to explain all that stuff though. Sure if I don't run into her.
Huh?
Her?
Hmm.
It's a long story. Too long. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Did you hear?
Hey, rumors of the Red Morn of Vitha. I don't know how much of this is true, but one of the Grand Duke of Itha's surviving retainers plotted to assassinate the king out of vengeance. Yet on the morning the dark deed was to take place, the retainer's his corpse was found laid out in front of Castle Itha. So the chill down your spine, doesn't it? Makes me wonder if the same fate would befall any of us if we were to depose the king. Interesting.
Greetings.
I turn our forces to the south. Margaret keeps us up in the north.
The story goes.
He actually has another son in addition to Sylvain. No, wait, I shouldn't speak about matters pertaining to other houses. I'm gonna ask if you don't want to say anything else. We can just drop it.
I understand.
Yes, let's. My apologies for bringing up such difficult matters. Now then, we've had intelligence that the enemy will employ a company of skilled mercenaries in the coming battle.
Right.
Would be well served to prepare her for all manners of ferocity. That we would.
Actually.
Familiar with Madrid Way? Hey. Are you familiar with Madrid Way? It's a highway that connects the Western Forest and Garreg-Mach. Castle Gaspard sits on that road. Lena's the Castellan there. Sometimes a dense fog blankets the road, but it ought to be okay at this time of year. Probably. Fog maps.
Indeed.
I know Lord Lenato. He served Rufus for a time, you see. And I heard that Castle Gaspard was granted to him on the recommendation of the Grand Duke.
Let me ponder
However, the
this.
two of them clashed quite frequently, so maybe it was simply a way to rid himself of a bothersome man. The last time I saw Lord Lenato was at Lambert's funeral, I believe. I can scarcely believe that this is how he will meet again. Pains my heart. Here.
Yes, you. That reminds me.
Back when I was about 14 or 15, Bor and I went out of our way to quell the rebellion. That's when I witnessed the beast inside him. I know exactly what I saw.
Well?
Tell me, do you think you can imagine the look on his face when he slew the enemy commander?
Let's
I know
see.
Dimitri, right? I have no idea. He's so tasked when he strikes down enemies now. Then I'll tell you. He smiled. He stood over the enemy commander, miserable corpse. He stood over the enemy commander's miserable corpse and smiled, drunk on his own bloodlust. I know now that the commander was deeply involved in the Dusker incident. It's not wrong to want revenge, but when I look at him now, it makes my stomach turn. Felix is quite a character.
My thanks.
Dark Bishop is both moved and deeply grateful that the kingdom has accepted us. Interview would be lamentable if we met your noble deeds with our own failure to cooperate.
That is all.
Bearing that in mind, we dispatched a portion of the Knights of Theros to rush to your aid.
You sure?
That's the only reason you're here? It's got nothing to do with the fact that we're fighting Lenato?
Oh.
Of course, as a member of the church, I should like to settle our relationship with him once and for all. The Kingdom of Theros are the finest in the land. They are every bit as equal to the King's army. I have no doubt we will be of great service to you.
Excuse me, good day.
I should be joining the Kingdom's army in this fight as well. Of course, I did not just come here. I secured Lady Rhea's permission first.
Come on.
That means you can At least a little, yeah? Glad to hear that. Glad to have you.
Goodness.
Goodness, a little? I'll have you know that despite my appearance, I'm quite accustomed to the battlefield.
Might you?
On that note, Seth and I look forward to fighting alongside you. That's nice.
Hello there. Well then.
I expect you know, but Lord Lonato's Ash's adopted father. As long as Ash is resolved to fight, we shouldn't fear.
Please.
However, Lonato will likely be a different opponent for our friend. Please bear that in mind. Did hit that? Always hit the wrong buttons. Yep, looks for everyone, so... On to battle. Eagles, lions, and deer. Oh! Interesting. I'm reviewing that later. Okay. Obtain order in Karan. Bandits have appeared in Karan territory and are attacking trade routes, eliminating them and the threat they pose to the army's advance. Okay. Speed fire on enemies before the talent expires. Let's see. Our units are good here, so we're gonna want you over there. Yep, you have been upgraded a good bit. Actually, replace, let's have Gatekeeper.
Reporting for duty.
Monus wasn't a bit after all. Let's see. There's ways to gauntlets, aren't they? Hey, yep, looks to be the case. Let's just put in...
I shall perform to my utmost.
Go set.
Leave this to me.
Okay, this seems like a maybe fun team. Let's go.
To battle. I'll never let the enemy win. Stay strong. We can win this. No escape. Do not interfere. This belongs to us now.
Hey, Violet. What is free? Let's go ahead and check that. Oh wait, here we go. Your status, units detail, not you. There we go. Okay, so camaraderie. Since it hits above a strong attack or regular attack, someone's fellow gatekeepers perform a follow-up attack. The heck? Provides percentage of status points. Okay. Dang it. How'd I ever set the hit? Just into the freaking menu. Yeah!
We've got a strong hold on this stronghold.
My turn.
Lament your weakness. Oh, too easy. Stand down.
Wow.
Somebody help me!
Shall we? Are you in need of...
I will give it my all. Put
Oh,
This victory's mine.
we're done.
so steadfast.
This is the strength of our convictions.
Good job, team. Okay. Here's little 4.
Just look at me go. I wasn't expecting that.
Yay. Master Cavalier Suit.
I didn't know I could do that.
And cutscene.
Curse that doddering old fool. Striking out on his own was idiotic to the utmost degree. Had he only been more patient, we could have all joined with the Imperial Army's main corps and mobilized as one cohesive unit.
It seems the kingdom's offer of shelter to the Central Church incensed him to act. You know how deeply Lord Lenato's hatred for the Church and their kind has festered. Ever since the day they brought a blade down on his son's neck.
But what of his adopted son? Wasn't he made a knight of the royal family? For a time he served the Grand Duke of Etha as well. I can't possibly fathom what the man is thinking.
Really? The matter seems rather open and shut to me. He possesses a burning hatred for both the Church and the Archbishop at its head. Just as they deserve the ultimate punishment in Lenato's mind, so too does the king, who has chosen to take them in.
If only he'd slowed down for a moment to consider how his ridiculous actions would affect me. I carried out my betrayal of the kingdom with the promise of imperial protection of our territory firmly in sight. That will, of course, all be for naught if this ends with our lands razed to the ground and my head skewered on the lance of the enraged king of Fargus.
I imagine he will be quite angry. Yes. We should prepare ourselves for what's to come.
If Lord Lenato and his men fall, Aryan Road is sure to be met with a siege. In which case, we hand it back to the kingdom. A peace offering, if you will. But if Lenato emerges victorious, we defect to the Empire as planned. Both sides covet the fortress. Whichever way the winds of war blow, we only need match them to stay afloat.
Are you sure, Your Excellency? Normally you'd balk at such cagey behavior.
Don't play dumb with me, Gwendol. You've said it yourself. There will be no shame in surrender as long as you fight tooth and nail to the end.
Let's see. Are still taking control of the area? He liberated some spoils of war. Then merchant who is running a stall.
Hey!
Can't do business here anymore with all these bands around, so we'll let this go for cheap before it gets stolen. Okay. Go back to just to upgrade. Hate our. What's his face some more? Gatekeeper, that's his name. Just do this. Okay.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Well, up to. Let's go for a nice stall 10.
I'll be the best gatekeeper ever!
Come around, dude. Acquire a class, making like our 5th paladin in this group. Just like everyone uses a lance.
I kinda miss my old armor.
Uh-huh. Oh, you're still a cavalier. Yeah, it's with paladin, but we're gonna have one more once that is done.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Back to format. Rebel army sympathetic to A rebel army sympathetic to Leonardo is attacking a supply base. Intercept them and protect the stronghold. Is soldier and other enemies. Kitchen is captured. You over there. You over there. That's perfect. Let's swap you off with Dimitri.
Then I'll be off.
And
I will do what I must.
actually, what's let's put you here. Okay, let's go.
Let's begin. Hold strong. I'm here to defend you.
We must give it our all.
Shall we? I must
there.
succeed.
We will
You
proceed as planned.
charge ahead to here.
We must strive to perform to the best of...
I will give it
You
my
keep
all.
forwards. Oh,
All would be lost if I were to die here.
armor is very useful.
Retreat! It's no use. You can't gain any ground.
Back here.
Directive fulfilled.
No, stop.
How can I face my comrades after this?
Here we go.
This is not yet the time for celebration.
This is glowing.
Let us begin.
Oh,
Shall we?
you go there.
I must succeed.
You.
We will proceed as
That-
planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Why is this glowing?
Retreat! Let us crush their defenses.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Perfect, right?
No.
We will proceed as planned.
Not up.
We move.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
My turn.
It's changed. Beat the two.
This is all my fault.
Let's put this to good use.
My strength is yours.
We will proceed as planned.
We
We
should go
must
there.
strive to perform to the best.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
Fools! Never show your faces here again.
Playing levels up.
I feel my strength building.
A decent effort.
Okay.
I'm getting better.
This hermit mage told you about the geography in this area.
Hey,
Fog is pretty thick around here. Take this so you don't get lost. Torch! I think it's not one of those Fire Emblem games. Stop by town. The processor building in the auxiliary unit comes to rendezvous with you.
So, what do you think?
Some will stay behind to defend the town. Now, please take the rest of us with you into battle. Let's go to the armored core. Boys are tied up in the stables. They don't look to be doing very well. Fortunately, we don't have enough feed. Yeah, an vegetables share will give you something in return. I think we just bought some of these. Okay. Let's go back to base. Handle both of the things. I guess only 3. So I don't know why I can't click down the left stick to try to run.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
All these.
Everything has its use.
Get back over here.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Ooh, how joyous!
However, I was going to question why I said this getting points fast so but then I remembered it's because he. Wait. Huh? Is that normal? Okay, that is normal. Yeah, he uses an Byron Rider, not a Cavalier. Forgot about that. So yeah, he gains cross experience slower for Cavalier because of that. And just
Can't wait to see how you do.
Not an ash. Okay, use this. Yeah, I'll leave it there.
Oh no.
Actually, I don't need to do this. I already have max bond with him because the other two rats and all the other bonuses that he gives are a bit just not too useful. So yeah, I'm not gonna do this. Gonna remove the correct button. There's 5 different menus in this game. And one of these units, or one of these missions, I mean. Oh, none of these had any locks on them. Any of the survey points. Convoy was ambushed and fell into enemy hands. Defeat the enemy army and rescue captured allies. Let's go. Rescue the Cavalier and their allies. Will the Cavalier, Archer, or Brawler be routed? Oh, they're just gonna be random rounds. You there. No one else is good in this. Okay.
I'll cut them all
You
down.
there. Okay, who's good over? It's not Tom's again. It's Tom's again, of course it is. Set up that instead. Okay. There's that. So we just have a spare spot. Let's just keep the deal.
Is everyone sufficiently prepared?
Hurry, we can't let them fall.
I must see everyone safe.
Move out!
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Indeed.
Shall we?
There.
I must succeed.
I don't really know what to do with you. Wait, what? Oh wait, those are axioms. I forgot, because they're the first form, they look like brawlers.
I'm all right. We need backup. Please hurry.
Oh, there's one discovered.
I'll do what I can.
You down there.
It's worth a shot.
You've discovered one as well.
Shall we?
And
I
that.
must succeed.
Yeah, 2 goes.
I do hope you'll make
Let's begin.
You chose a bad place to appear at.
this fun for me.
You gotta help us out, please!
Let me attack.
time to make
Person over here.
a name for ourselves.
Archer.
I can still fight.
Ow.
Too easy. Render your assistance at once.
Okay. Figured you'd be over there.
See what we can do.
What the? What the heck? That took away my input.
Let's begin.
Success.
Nice.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Baron Barnabas.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield. after this.
Really?
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Why aren't you protecting the
Shall
person?
we? Are you in need of my
Type
assistance?
starting them.
I'll do what I
Probably
can.
does, so versus
I'm here
solar
to help.
there.
Great. I'm going.
I will give it my all. Please.
Let's change your
I will give it my all.
heal.
I should. That was much easier than expected.
Pretty good.
This stronghold is ours!
Went down fast. Wait, I guess our units would be good at
Thank
countering
goodness
common
our
units.
rescue was successful.
Good.
Is anyone hurt?
The Axler is good. Trying to add. Axler is good against armor units. Let's play and level it up again.
I feel my strength building.
I will not permit age to be a hindrance.
Did you witness my prowess?
I have yet more power to unleash.
Smacked away. It's all a good bit to do for them. There's a village in the forest. Villagers will get your reward if you rid them of bandits. What? Okay. My campsite has been vacated. On closer inspection, some items have been left behind. Nice. And back to base again. Take a blade dance over here.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Set us now.
I must set course for a new horizon.
Now we have 6 paladins.
Can't wait to see how you do.
I am not good at these menus. It's for like every time I try opening the menu, I always hit every wrong one first. King scouts are spotted by the enemy and are being pursued. Head over to cover their retreat.
I'll do what I need to.
Axes. There actually is axes too. Everything's a tome unit.
If that's what you want. Next lowest, okay.
Always nice having more to do.
Let's go.
Let's begin.
If I'm going to get chased, I'd rather it be by the ladies.
We can still fight our way out of this.
I beg your assistance at once.
Oh yeah, we have all those pretty risky.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Do that.
Hear you loud and clear.
Go ahead to up here.
I'll
Bend to me.
Let's take it for ourselves.
Taking control.
Yes, we did it. Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy. I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Oh jeez.
Hear you loud. I'll make short work of this. I'll do my best.
Oh,
I'm a little nervous about this.
and
We must act now, before the worry set.
Pretty good, huh? I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Looks like that's it for us.
What's next? I'm waiting.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Have to keep the momentum going.
don't we try to do? Oh, hello.
Lend me your strength.
Allow me to help.
Oh, you did it right after I slaughter all of
I
them.
will carve a path for His Majesty.
Sick game.
Fine work to do. Let's keep up this momentum
Oh.
and push onward to victory.
Stand still.
Stand back.
Oh. Wait, what?
I'm more than just some pretty face.
I'm here and ready to give my all.
Not sure at all. Here's how many characters are recruitable on all routes, but you don't recruit characters in higher missions. Or what you're supposed to do.
They knew what they were getting into.
Let's see.
I knew we could count on you, Sylvain.
This can't be happening.
Go.
I won't ever forget your kindness.
Let's try to through. Of course.
I'll make... Not good. They've got us on the back foot.
Why is there one beast here? Is this random? Oh, come on.
done it.
Covering answers. Play.
I hope I never get used to this kind of thing.
I'm just keeping Fargus safe. Don't hold it against me.
You always come through when it counts.
Capturing stuff is what war's all about, right?
There we go.
Did we make it? I could have sworn we were goners.
Really, dude? Really? Halo pomegranate.
My conviction is unshakable.
Wish this wasn't so much effort. Lady Luck was on my side. Wish this wasn't so much effort. I'm a better man now than I was 5 minutes ago.
A lot of venom items. Let's see. Zelina's lost the key to their storehouse. They say, hey, they're willing to share some of her goods with you if you can open it. What? Oh, have a thief. A remote deserted lake. You go for a secret solo swim here. Raise someone's charisma. Wait, that has very low. I was gonna jokingly say Felix because it's Felix, but we'll go with that. Gather your officers and discuss what strategy you'll employ.
Well,
The enemy will use every tactic at their disposal. We must be especially guarded against magical attacks. Resident Ward. Since residents fled somewhere, left some useful items behind. I feel like that description is a very common one. Ash, no. Is there any reason to return to base? Nope, just go straight into the paralog. Eagles, lion, and... I don't know why I wanted to say singular. Eagles, lions, and deer. You shoot the breeze with the gatekeeper, who reminisces about the good old days at the Officers' Academy. I wonder how this one will go.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report.
There's a quick reminder that Gatekeeper is only available after completing 2 runs. So this is a very hard... Maybe not very hard, but a very late technically very late game paralog.
Hey there. Must be hard work just standing here all day, huh?
Oh, not at all. I've been doing it for years now, so I'm very much used to it.
Hey, that's right. You were the gatekeeper back at Garreg Mach, too.
Yes, that's where we first met 2 years ago. But so much has happened since then.
Did I even talk to you once?
Strange times for you too?
The strangest! When Garreg Mach fell, I honestly had no idea what I would do. But when I see all of you fighting day in and day out... well, it makes me realize how peaceful my time at the monastery truly was.
I guess it was pretty nice, all things considered.
I mean, not to say a lot didn't happen during your time there. Oh, goodness, no. Students were attacked by bandits and brigands. A missing student was rescued from evildoers. Tomas fled the academy. And on top of it all, we had the incident with the mock battle trespasser.
You mean the thing I did?
Indeed, it was truly unprecedented. But we all had a good laugh at the end.
Yeah, folks still give me a hard time about that. It was on a day like today, actually. Calm weather, a lazy afternoon.
Flashback paralogue.
You're lost again, aren't you?
Can you get off my back for 1 second? I thought this was a shortcut to the monastery.
Well, it's not. It's not even the right direction. We're so far afield, I'll be surprised if we ever see Garreg Mach again.
Wait, I hear voices. This must be the right way.
You're not listening to me at all, are you?
Of course I am. But just look through here and... Huh?
All enemy generals are defeated. I'm gonna guess. Claude, Edelgard, Dimitri. Also. We'll leave us level 6. Wait, what? When is this taking place? Also, wait, that equipment? Oh jeez, yeah, this definitely is a post-game mission. Bosses are higher level than I am. I didn't know that's possible. Okay, I'm actually gonna have to take this battle seriously. What's my convoy? I think that is fine. Which are my skills? Abilities. Like, yeah, aside from my appraisal stuff, it's a lot of crit build stuff. I wonder, did I actually get even better crit build to use? No, it's just that, okay. Well, let's hope this goes good.
Strange. Could have sworn I heard someone just now.
I was led to believe she would not be participating today. Perhaps the church granted the lady a special dispensation?
Wait, what's Ferdinand doing here? Oh, right. Today's the mock battle. So I guess this is the battlefield? Well, I'm totally lost.
I see you have taken the side of the enemy. Very well then. Expect no mercy.
Still alive. Go.
Huh?
One down.
No, I'm just trying to find... Guess I'm not talking my way out of this one.
As if I did not have my hands full already. But perhaps the enemy of my enemy is a friend.
What's the move here? I guess it would be better to take out the stronger one first.
I'm done.
Ferdinand has fallen. Very well. In that case, I shall take you on myself.
Be an onslaught of every character.
Forgive me, your highness. I must retreat.
Like Ash is dead. Or there's like a
Golden deer will not lose.
constantly fighting
for they
3
have
ups.
me. You're clearly no ordinary sellsword. I lost? Oh, the absurdity of it
chance to explain.
That mercenary is not supposed to be here. Or am I misremembering how this works?
Well, it would be a bit boring to call off the battle now. Why don't we join forces against our new foe?
3 classes against 1 highly skilled mercenary. I like it. Charge!
Ah, so you're next. Oh. Someone there too.
Okay, I know this is my fault. Come on!
Oh, he got this. Okay, so he's seen Dragon Claws. Seeing what that's gonna do. See. Where's those two are using their things? I guess this is everyone who has one by the time time skip happens. It's just who would have something. Okay, I don't work accessories. Okay, that was a cool skill.
We'll see who the real mercenary is.
Come on. Yeah.
Just getting started. It's time to bring the juice.
Already done.
What? Actually, never mind. I shouldn't get distracted.
This is like fighting a brick wall. Better cut my losses and pull back.
Oh, notice you were here.
I lost. Looks like it's time for me to hit the training grounds.
Show me what you've got.
Take this!
Too slow.
Can't move. So what did I just do?
Strange fighting technique. I wonder where it comes from.
Go. 6 down.
That's all I can manage today. But you'll be mine next time, I swear it.
Okay, who's next?
That was close, but I'm glad it's finally over. Yeah, looks like I spoke too soon.
Third wave, move in.
Oh, jeez.
It's not over.
Cover me, please. I'm going in.
Of course.
Enemy down. This doesn't look good for me.
Oh, you went down third?
Apologies, Your Highness. Best of luck.
I need you, Ignatz. I can't do this alone.
Wait, you mean me? I mean, yes. Let's go.
Hey, knock it off. I'm just a defenseless little girl. I told you to leave me alone, jerk.
Well, he did just say it after.
Nothing's tougher than a battle-hardened mercenary.
Yeah, right.
Make sure to protect me, Hubert.
I will be behind you, so be sure to take cover whenever appropriate.
You will trouble Lady Edelgard no longer. I'll never be able to show my face around Lady Edelgard again.
Going down.
Some mischievous aim incoming here? Is that merely my imagination? You barge into our battle and proceed to cut us all down like white meat. Amusing.
Okay, that was that.
Looks like it's down to us.
12.
Shall we?
Yes, let's. It will be good for the three of us to work together.
Indeed. Let's go.
Well, it won't be 3.
No need for us to hold back. Right, Edelgard?
Not sure it will make a difference, but yes, let's give this bow everything we have. Is that all? Here it comes!
I have 3 of these. One for each.
Nice try. These people seem quite serious for a mock battle.
Oh, whoa.
Our impromptu alliance is going quite well. Whether it's enough to win is another story.
It's not like you to despair. We need
Since you're all
of us
here.
at our best if we're to emerge victorious.
I think you're all here.
Don't worry, I'll hold nothing back. I hadn't realized the extent of your power.
There we go.
Look out, there's a monster right behind you. Hey, it was worth a shot. Not bad.
Why do I have back one of these?
Must admit defeat.
Not sure I got that, but.
Is that it? What a joy to put my skills as a warrior to the test. The stronger the opponent, the better.
Not bad. Yeah, I'd actually be fine with a weaker one, but you do you. Just like I thought. I'm no match for you in straight-up combat.
Ow. Good. Oh. Go. How did you heck yet?
That all you got?
Oh wait, frick. Going down. And one for you.
That's it for the golden deer.
It's been a long time since I've had such a thrilling battle.
I feel like hiding violence is the game. Still alive. No, he isn't. Nope, nope. Nope, nope, no. Nope, nope. Okay, whatever again, if I did that.
The Blue Lions are defeated. Well done.
Okay.
The three of them together were a sight to behold.
Is it really okay that I won? I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for this later. myself stop here.
Hey, Axel,
Wait,
what up?
that's it?
Put your grounder maxed out. Zoltan! Arrow of Indra. I feel like I had those before. Okay, that doesn't look like it's anything new. Garthium? Weird.
I hate to say it, but you really showed us what's what out there.
I wasn't certain what would happen when you arrived, but you gave us as much as we could handle. It proved to be a fine test for us all.
Still, 3 houses laid to waste single-handedly. I hope word of this doesn't get out, or we'll never be able to show our faces again. You seem terribly powerful for a simple mercenary. Is there more to you than meets the eye?
More than meets the
Not
eye.
that I know of. I'm just your run-of-the-mill sellsword. But I've been swinging a sword for as long as I can remember, so I guess I've got a trick or 3 up my sleeve that you weren't ready for. Honestly, it would have been kind of sad if I couldn't hold my own against a couple of academy kids.
We are not some amateurs fresh from the classroom. All 3 of us have experienced the horrors of live combat, yet you still outclassed us. So please do not downplay your skills. It only adds to our embarrassment.
Yeah, it's sort of shocking that the 3 of us together couldn't put up more of a fight. Maybe we should try to develop better chemistry. There might come a time when we're forced to band together in a real battle after all.
You say that like you know something we don't. What could the Empire, Kingdom, and Alliance do together? Take on Almyra's main force, perhaps?
It's purely hypothetical, I promise. Still, what's wrong with the idea? Don't you have any interest in fostering friendship between our regions?
I didn't say I was opposed to the idea.
Nor I. In truth, it would be good for us to be able to work together effectively.
You folks seem to get along pretty well. I think Fodlan's got peaceful days ahead with the 3 of you in charge. Of course, that means less work for me, which I'm not completely wild about.
Oh, I'm confident there will still be a need for mercenaries during such tranquil times.
Well, I'm gonna keep my sunny disposition and assume we'll all end up the best of friends. Speaking of, I think this is the perfect opportunity for a little celebration. Let's all sit down for a meal together without any of that messy house or allegiance stuff to complicate it.
That's a fine idea. In fact, I think we should come together in that fashion on a more consistent basis. I'm sure the monastery staff wouldn't mind, so long as our fate doesn't get too out of hand.
I can get behind that idea, but before we depart, there is one other matter that needs to be settled. I imagine people will be asking you for an explanation of what happened here today. I think we should come up with a cover story.
Fair enough.
Now this will be a true test for our fledgling alliance. I didn't expect it to come so soon, but here we are.
Hopefully we'll be more coordinated than we were in the battle against our friend here.
My, this is fascinating. All 3 of them seem to have their own little secrets tucked away beneath their amicable dispositions. But they're right about one thing. If they can remain on friendly terms, peace is all but assured.
That battle was rough. And very clippable. you.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Items now.
Everything has its use.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Lost acquire, right? Okay, everything's all good. Training. Do I have any more people to put in? I don't think I do. I thought I had you in already. Weird.
Not bad.
I've grasped new strength.
Hey, I'm getting better.
I couldn't have done it without you.
My two masteries.
The more I'm capable of, the more I can help His Majesty. I'm getting better.
This will help everyone out.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
My duty remains unchanged.
With proper training, you'll be
Okay.
unstoppable.
Is that done? I need to spend all 10 of these points. I definitely should have spent it during the week break. And definitely should have spent. Oh.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Okay. This one. What are these two? Do I even have 10 sets of characters? Definitely don't.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Yay.
Next time, I will treat you to one of my home-cooked meals. You will join us, will you not, brother?
Yes, my dear Flame. I always look forward to your culinary masterpieces.
Inventory
Come
6
back
is
whenever
funny.
you're hungry.
Not.
Care to make yourself useful?
Okay. Let's see. All these have. Oh, wait. So let's see. I think there's multiple places. You also appear up there. Do either of you? Okay, you're there, so. Yeah, let's. Me too.
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
Let's get this over with quickly, so we can have a nice cup of tea.
Ooh, yes, please. And maybe some of your treats to go with it?
Ancient coin.
Whew, all done. Nice work out there, Mercy.
You were splendid yourself, Annie. I think we've earned ourselves a relaxing tea break.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself
Yeah.
useful?
Let's go with you two, I guess.
Counting on you both.
Indeed. Let's give it our best.
I sure hope it's something I can actually do.
Okay, so can I already build dialogue for when people don't have a special dialogue?
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Sounds weird, but you get what I mean, I think. Like this team up.
Counting on you both.
All right, let's give it our best.
I will see it done speedily.
We all must do our fair share to make yourself useful.
One here left. You're all left here. So let's go with not that much.
Counting on you both.
We'll handle this together.
Very well. I shall lend you my strength.
We all must do our fair share to make yourself useful.
I think Acre really don't like this.
Counting on you both.
Let's go.
Let's do this together.
We all must do our fair share to make yourself useful.
4 people left. Who gets gatekeeper? Let's go with Ash.
Counting on you both.
Reporting for duty.
Come on, we'll do it together.
Perfect.
We all must do our fair share to make yourself useful.
And let's just lose these two.
Counting on you.
Yes, I'm ready.
If I can be of any assistance, please let me know. We all must do our fair share.
Since I can't spend the other 2 points. Back to the war map. Lorenado has raised an army in rebellion against the kingdom. He forces march through the fog to strike down the traitorous lord and the imperial troops at his back.
After the last 2 years with Dimitri, I thought we'd seen every battlefield there is to see in Fargus. But Magdred Way, huh? This one's new.
A little foggy, don't you think? I might even hazard to call it a lot foggy. You've never fought in conditions like these, so you do well to keep what wits you have about you. If you're not careful in this fog, you could find yourself walking straight off a cliff. Horrible way to go, if you ask me.
Come on, you're not my mom. I can handle myself.
Wow, look who woke up on the confidence side of the bed. If that's how you feel, maybe you don't even need my help anymore.
Come on, it was a joke. Don't be so sensitive. You know I appreciate you.
Fine. But in case you forgot, if you die, I go with you. Our fates are intertwined. So no doing anything too reckless out there. You understand? Now come on, let's go.
Okay. Defeat Lord Nato. Nobody lose. Let's do that. Let's do that. Flying Surge. That is weirdly specific. Okay. There he is. So yeah, you are fine over there. Excellent. And what else? Oh, it's back to default because this is the paralog, okay. That's why it's all the normal people. So
I won't let you down.
you out. You out.
I can fight as well.
Still wants. Actually, there's so much school.
Always nice having more to do.
Allow me to aid you in battle.
Okay. This is. Oh, let's pretend I didn't do that. What happened to battle?
There's no telling where our enemies might be lurking in this fog. Be at the ready for potential ambushes.
In any case, we lack the luxury of waiting for it to clear. Lonato must be found and put to the sword as soon as possible. We will begin by advancing our front line. All forces, prepare to march.
No backing down. Not even against the king himself. We fight for Lord Lonato.
I can barely see my hand in front of my face. Hey, didn't we bring torches?
Required count. Okay,
I can see way better now. This will make moving around a lot easier too.
It's not personal.
This isn't a battle. It's a bloodbath. We were sent out here like lambs to the slaughter.
This is almost too easy. Press our advantage.
fine.
Everyone, fall back. We need to regroup.
All is proceeding apace, but don't let up. And keep an eye out for ambushes.
Doors please open.
Time to get to work.
Right.
These mercenaries must be reinforcements from the Empire. Everyone, gird yourselves.
Didn't think I'd get another shot at the Ashen Demon this soon.
You're more capable than I expected. They're holding back. So much for Gator's strength.
Oh, come on. Can I attack, please?
Looks like I'm late. Guess I'll get working on my orders.
Is that Islam from House Gautier? What is he doing here?
So, my brother's joining us. Looks like His Majesty really pulled out all the stops.
I'll stop the enemy dead in their tracks. You lot use your brains and figure out how to win this thing.
Someone must be giving these mercenaries their orders. We're going to fight.
Okay, actually.
Nikolon can handle things on his own.
The gate's open. I'll leave you.
I didn't expect they'd have reinforcements, but it doesn't.
Why is everyone over here? Okay. Everyone's not a Lance unit.
I'll do what I can.
Go any other direction.
March on me.
Let's begin. Come with me.
I'll give it 1,000%. Time to push on.
Okay.
Change much. We know what we have to do. Now all that's left is to do it.
Are you seriously going to sit back and let someone else handle the Ashen Demon for you?
She's there.
Enough of this foolishness.
They were a formidable opponent. Would that we could have finished them here. But greed in battle will only end in tragedy.
So, they beat the kid. These kingdom folks are tougher than I thought.
Oh, hey, Eloise.
I may be new to Gerald's band, but my only hope is that I don't get you all killed. That funeral would truly be a grave affair.
Come over here. Something popped over here.
Let us fight with honor.
Here you were, I should say.
I can stand this no longer. I'm falling back.
We should reach their commander if we can get past Alois.
On to the next one.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Don't enter my combo.
It was only a matter of time till they found us. Let's give them a nice, warm welcome.
Tough. These are no ordinary mercs.
Guess the gears are starting to catch up to me. This job's not worth dying over. Fall back.
So the mercenaries have fled. Very well. On to the next. Send in the auxiliary units.
That was a lot of good.
Glad those mercs are gone, but this fog is still as thick as ever.
It's likely that sorcery is to blame for the predicament we find ourselves in.
Then we'll just have to cut those mages down. If they're the ones invoking this fog, defeating them should dispel it.
Okay.
I'll give it 1000%.
You over here.
Time to push on. Begin the
Any of
operation.
cavalry movement over here. I can't go there. Okay, I know what that is now. Over there.
Our orders are clear.
You apparently have right here. That's why. Okay. You with a cavalry protection
We must
item.
act now.
Go
Before
there.
the worry, let us see what we can do.
Okay. Over there? Oh, there?
Leave it to me.
You there?
Here goes nothing.
Okay, so we got cut enough damage. Yeah, there's a
trickery ends here.
Where's the key go? Ah, do I have to actually move around a place to try to find out? Okay, time to visit the entire area.
The rest falls to you, Lord Lenato.
That was fast.
The fog is lifting! We did it!
The time for subterfuge has passed. We shall meet now in honest combat.
And victory will be ours, Lenato. Come, everyone. We will overwhelm our foes.
Can you still walk down? It looks like a closed gate right there. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that. Got you right here.
But he's done so much to ingratiate himself with the Empire. We can't exactly leave our new friend to die, can we?
Not now. Lenato is but one step away.
If we can just try to reason with Dorothea, though, we might be able to settle things peacefully.
I had a feeling something like this might happen, so I prepared a technique of my own to guard against their magic.
The might of Adrestia is on our side. Yes, with our combined forces.
What? You.
Begin the operation.
Go.
Our orders are clear.
What's that doing? Just trying to escape?
Messengers! We need to stop them before they call for backup.
Got him.
Thank you. This will surely help.
Is this the end? No, I can keep fighting.
Dorothea, please! I don't want to see you die for nothing.
I can't say I want that either. All right, you win.
Okay. And everyone's gone.
And not a moment too soon.
If His Majesty means to shelter those vile church rats, then I shall rebuke him to my final breath. Fling open the gates.
Auto Goldus Gaspard.
I have burned far too many bridges to turn back now.
Okay.
Dorato, it's time to settle this.
And everyone's back.
I will see Kristoff avenged, even at the cost of my own life.
Speaking of,
Forgive your fool of a father, Kristoff, for he is soon to join you. You must reconsider, Your Majesty. The Central Church's blessing is not but a poisoned chalice.
Forgive me, Lenato, but I must grasp it all the same. This is the brightest future I can give my people.
really not required.
The battle is over. A fine effort, everyone. Especially considering the conditions.
Guess we did our job at least.
Well, well, doesn't someone sound disappointed? And what's with that look?
don't know. We completed our mission and all, but it still feels like we lost somehow. Sure, we stopped Leonardo, and we put Geralt and his mercenaries to rout. But not before they dragged us through one of the toughest fights we've experienced. And most of all, I failed to take down the Ashen Demon. If that's not a loss, I don't know what is.
Wrong. You were hired to do a job, and you did it. And in the process, you've received a valuable reminder about the unique danger the Ashen Demon poses.
You're right. I can't believe one fighter could turn the tide of an entire battle like that.
Precisely. They're surely going to continue standing in our way, so do try to dig a little deeper the next time you square off.
Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks for the chat.
By the by, have you seen our valiant leader? I wonder where he's scampered off to.
No Felix or the others in sight either. Maybe they're having a meeting or something.
Sounds like you should try to track them down then. Though, on second thought, it may not be any of your business.
I probably shouldn't be sticking my nose into their private matters. But I am pretty curious. Let's go.
Nice. A lot of people hold up.
I'll hesitate no longer.
A large step forward.
I cannot grow complacent.
I've grown a lot.
Just look at me go!
I'm not stopping now.
I'm ever chasing Lambert's shadow.
I won't let myself stop here.
Okay, masteries.
How can I best use this power?
Got to give this a try sometime.
I'll be able to help even more now.
Dorothea's joined you. 44 memory.
You did well, Miklon. I will remember the deeds you've performed here today.
You know as well as I that I only did it for the money. Your money.
That's the man from before.
I don't mean to question you, but why exactly are you eavesdropping on them?
It looks like they're having an argument. Butting in now would just make things worse.
What are you playing at, Boar? This washed-up bandit doesn't deserve to look at our army, let alone be a commander in it.
It's a decision I made in collaboration with the Margrave. 2 years ago, after I ascended the throne, I ordered Gustav to capture him, made him swear his allegiance to the royal family, and gave him a unit of soldiers to command.
Spare me the details of how you did it. What I want to know is why.
My army was lacking leaders. We needed capable fighters to fill in the gaps. As for Miklon here, the Margrave himself has instructed him in all manner of military tactics. I've seen his prowess with my own 2 eyes. In In the centuries since the time of King Lug, crests and relics have kept Fargus safe. We've come to depend on that power to protect us from outside attacks, and grown all too complacent in its wake. Naturally, we will take full advantage of our heroes' relics in the battles ahead with Adrestia. But we cannot protect our home with relics alone. If all who could wield them fell, so too would we. The blood of the heroes is thinner now than ever before. We need men like him among our ranks.
I don't doubt the truth of your words, but that's not the issue here. Do you really think it appropriate to trust a man barely removed from his life as a brigand with the responsibility of command?
Everyone's heard the stories of the elder Gautier brother, how he resorted to banditry and plunder. Do you not think our soldiers would object to being led by a man with such history?
Command, huh? It's got a nice ring to it. But you should know, I'm just a prisoner. My attendants, my aides, my best men, all stooges for the royal family, breathing down my neck every waking moment. All the sleeping moments, too.
No wise remarks, Sylvain? You're standing there mute, as if this has nothing to do with you.
I was one of the first His Majesty consulted with. There's nothing I could say that I haven't already. I'm sure you can't stand the sight of me, Miquelon. But let's see if we can't get along, okay?
Anyway, now that we're all caught up, I'll await your next orders, Your Majesty, sir.
Let me guess. Any means necessary?
I won't defend it, though I do see use in such a man. What he did in his time as a bandit was monstrous, I admit that. And I deserve no small amount of judgment for giving him command in spite of it. But I can't help but wonder. Perhaps his life could have been dramatically different had he only possessed a crest. Same as the uncle I murdered.
I understand your reasoning, Your Majesty. Yet he's hurt so many people.
What's done is done. Stolen goods may be returned, but stolen lives cannot. If the man is unwilling to atone for his wrongdoings, then he will pay for it with his head. If he does wish to repent, however, then what better way to do so than by risking his life on behalf of our people? If any among us still can't forgive him, by all means, take up your arms and enact vengeance.
I get what you're trying to do, but you still should have talked to us first. This isn't about who shoulders what blame. It's a matter of letting us know what you're thinking.
You're right, Felix. My apologies. Now then, we march on Aryan Road as planned. With House Rose military might crippled, seizing the fortress should be a somewhat simpler matter.
The Silver Maiden. Can we really take it?
You saw how many troops they've already lost. Just plain math will tell you there can't be that many of them left back at the fortress. At least I sure hope not.
And I am sure Houses Karen and Geraint would be willing to lend us a few squadrons in return for the aid we provided them.
Agreed. And their militaries are both formidable indeed. I'll have to factor their support into our strategies moving forward. And what of you, Ash? Will you be joining the fight at Aryan Road?
Yes, I will. Though I do appreciate the concern, Your Majesty.
As long as you're sure you can handle it. Do not hesitate to retreat if it becomes too much for you. House Rose forces aside, we now have the added threat of Gerald and his mercenary band to contend with. The very same mercenary band you had been looking for, is it not?
Yeah. One of them in particular, a warrior known as the Ashen Demon, felled my entire company back before I met you. Not sure I'm looking for revenge exactly, but I do want to surpass them, no matter what it takes.
I see. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Sorry, I wasn't really trying to hide it or anything. Just never came up, I guess.
I believe I understand. Overcoming Gerald and his mercenaries is what drives you in life.
Yeah, you could say that. It's the closest thing to a goal I have, for sure.
In any case, those people cannot be taken lightly. I'd like to avoid crossing blades with them as much as we can. Though we'll likely encounter them sooner rather than later. Imperial forces are still encamped in the former Arendelle territory, after all.
Right. We'd better be ready for anything.
Azure Gleam. Conspiracy in the air. Having laid Lonato low, the kingdom's army proceeds south. Count Rowe, who had prior declared fealty to the Empire, surrenders, and Aryan Road falls back into kingdom hands. With its foothold in the west lost, the Empire amasses troops in the former Arendelle territory to the south, prompting the army of Fargus to strike before Adrestia can regain its footing.
It's nice Aryan Road fell with little more than a hand wave, but it's hardly comfortable knowing the enemy is still on our doorstep.
Comfortable or no, we must take what few chances we do have to rest. Battle will be upon us again before we know it.
Not to mention the fortress is still a target. I mean, who wouldn't want their very own impregnable stronghold?
Our spies report that the enemy plans to mount such an attack from Arendelle land.
Arendelle, huh? It's been 2 years since the territory came under the Emperor's control. The wind carries rumors that Edelgard has been keeping Lord Arendelle imprisoned in his home since then. If it's true, I'll... No. Were the enemy to strike, and the fortress city to somehow fall, our path forward in this war would grow exceedingly perilous.
The West doesn't face the kind of constant threats we do, so there aren't as many strongholds here as in the North, right?
Basically. Though my uncle did say that started to change at least a tiny bit in the past couple of years.
In other words, the entire western region of the kingdom is likely to fall into enemy hands if we retreat from Aryan Road now.
Indeed. Which is exactly why we must take the offensive and restrain this Imperial snake before it can sink its fangs into us.
Hey, it'll be nice to strike first for once. It feels like we've been on the back foot for a while now.
Right you are. And remaining on perpetual defense would only lead to more meaningless, preventable deaths.
Whatever we decide to do, we need to stay on guard. Gerald and his mercenaries could be around any corner.
Yes, who knows when you might have another fateful duel with the Ashen Demon.
Your Majesty, I bear terrible news.
Calm yourself. What is it?
The convoy escorting Count Rowe to the capital has been attacked by an unknown assailant. They've sustained heavy losses, and it seems Count Rowe has gone missing amid the chaos.
I see. And these assailants, we know nothing about them?
Very little, Your Majesty. The survivors claim to have been attacked by numerous mages.
Mages? No.
What's wrong? Do you know who it is?
You saw the court mage Cornelia during our battle at Furdia, yes? Well, she disappeared almost immediately after. It's likely she has been burrowed away in western Fargus ever since. Which leads me to wonder if this attack wasn't her handiwork somehow. It's merely a feeling, though. I'd like to look into it further if possible. But something tells me the Imperial soldiers won't wait around patiently while we go off hunting for clues.
Perhaps you should send a separate unit to investigate, while we attend to the Empire.
Yes, that would be prudent for now. We cannot afford to lower our guard for even a moment.
Hey there.
Hey Chase, have you heard? That was a long cutscene. Or chain of cutscenes, I suppose. Tactical research facility up and running now. I guess the board arranged it. Mastering swordsmanship isn't enough to win wars. Gonna take a look at the new facility when you can. Can we doing that at a different time, sorry?
This is true.
Circumstances dictate how people act. As such, I believe things are about to get much more difficult for you. Though perhaps that'll be a welcome change for someone of your caliber.
Well,
You'll undoubtedly face the Azure Demon again. I do hope you'll emerge victorious this time. Item. Item. This end. I'm so very reluctant to fight any of our old friends from the Academy. It's all well and good if we can convince them to join us. But in the end, we're still making them bend to our will. They may not want it at all. We're essentially forcing them to choose between death or betraying their friends and family. It feels cruel. Many of the church people in Camulus are advanced in age, so there's little lively discussion to be had. On the other hand, there are many young folk in the Kingdom Army, and they're quite spirited. It makes for a rather comfortable atmosphere. Although it would be even better if we did not have to go into battle at all.
In fact...
In truth, I would have enrolled in the Officers Academy if this war had never broken out. Oh yeah, person in there.
What is it?
Joe's mercenaries were real tough when we fought them at Magdred. The Imperial Army hired them, right? Probably be facing them again soon. Really not looking forward to any of this. I'm not ready to die yet.
How can I be of service?
I can't say it's any wonder that people find Commander Meekman unsuspect. He's got a checkered past, you know. In the unlucky event he has anything untoward, His Majesty has ordered us to promptly detain and execute him. My unit has numerous elite soldiers, you see, including those with crests like myself. Can't imagine what we'd have any issue taking him should it come to that. But I don't think there's any reason to worry. What crest do you have then?
How can I be of service?
Just a generic kingdom soldier. What crest do you have?
Well met.
The Empire's taking on our army in the west, and simultaneously battling with the Alliance to the east. They also have generals like Count Burgles and Marquis Vestra under their command.
That reminds me.
Speaking of the current Marquis, I believe you and he were in the same cohort of the Officers Academy. Oh, it's referring to Hewer, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, let's... Vestra... Oh yeah, I remember. He was in the Black Eagles, Hubert, right?
Indeed.
Correct. Much like the kingdom, the Empire appears to be in the midst of passing the torch to the next generation. We must use the Empire's current and easterly focus to create an advantage for ourselves.
Very well then.
Sending troops into former Arendelle territory is one aspect of that plan. We must quickly dispatch the enemy troops targeting Aryan Road.
How may I help you?
You're proceeding with investigation to Count Rose's escort unit. As Majesty intimated, we found Cornelia and the Western nobles to be potential suspects. Without conclusive proof at present, however, Count Rose's actual whereabouts also remain unknown. We'd soon find out if we attack the West, but we cannot act without sufficient evidence.
Good day to you.
Count Rowe from Aryan Road originally doesn't have any children. Apparently took notice of some talented young lad who his distant relative had adopted him.
Indeed.
The boy caused problems at the Office Academy summarily cut off. I wonder if this means House Rose lineage has come to an end. I don't recall what it's referring to.
How can I be of service?
Commander, I heard that Count Rowe was kidnapped during his escort. I have no idea why he was taken. I know it's unlikely, but I'm terribly worried about our caravan getting attacked. Please hurry and apprehend the culprits.
Do you have a minute?
My parents were murdered by bandits when I was a child. They attacked out of nowhere, and my mother, that's why I cannot stand that bandit Miklon being here, and as a general no less. It doesn't matter if he's skilled or if he's from a noble house. To give such an appointment to a guy like that? Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. So we're gonna hit Empire territory next, huh? I hear they've had some tough mercenaries with them.
Got it.
Promise you'll come back safe and sound. Okay? I'm wishing each and every one of you the greatest success in battle.
Good seeing you. Not good.
His Majesty comes to me saying you want to give Miklon a role in the army. I was about killed over from surprise. My brother put me through a lot when we were kids, even after we'd grown up, if I'm being honest. But the kingdom needed him right now, both militarily and politically. What do you mean they need him? He's proof that someone without a crest can rise up in the world, and he shows that even a scoundrel with a checkered past can atone for their misdeeds.
So basically,
that's the role His Majesty wants him to fulfill. In other words, he serves as a necessary symbol. I just think my brother could be useful to us. Father taught him everything he knows, after all. Interesting. I never was having hesitation to fight the Empire.
Oh.
And then to be crossing blades with classmates is chilling my heart. I'm in relief we did not have to be hurting Dorothea. I was having to decide whether to be taking her life. You weren't even in the battle. Item.
My instruction: don't neglect your daily studies.
Things are essential to any victory. I should keep them in mind as I prepare.
On that note,
I heard the Alliance is having a real tough time in this war too. Great Bridge and Mirrodin fell, and Count Gloucester swears allegiance to the Empire. We're doing fine enough for now ourselves, but there's no telling what might happen in the future. Hey, we gotta focus. The Empire could pivot at any moment and pour all their efforts into the Western Front.
Yep.
Right, I guess all I can do for now is try and kick up our train into high gear. Now let's make sure we're as ready as we can before the next fight.
What?
What do you want? I don't care if you dislike me, but if you try anything funny, I'll cut your throat myself. I'm protecting Arian Road for the time being. That's what the one holding my leash ordered me to do at any rate. Just mercenaries, huh? How bad I called Gerald served as captain of the Knights of Steros. I never would have guessed the Knights ended up wandering mercenary. Guy quit more than 20 years ago, but apparently he's still just as tough as he was then. Impressive stuff if you ask me. They say those who inherit crests from their ancestors tend to live long lives. I guess he'd be your case in point. There's so much that have phone neglected to tell us, really pisses me off. Per usual, I have absolutely no idea what's rattling around inside his skull. If he thinks he's the only one who will lose face over this, he's a greater fool than I give him credit for. Who knew royalty could be so annoying? Always have something to say, don't you?
It's you.
Much of it's happening at, and all of it is annoying. Cornelia lady, or whoever, she's up to no good. But I'm telling you, I wonder if she's that lady. Yeah, it's showing that a former court mage might be committing such evil deeds. Former court mage? Huh. Yeah, maybe so. What a pain. Let me toss that about that, aren't you? Let's skip you for now. Double back.
Greetings.
I'll be on Emperor command and it lands from this point forward as we head into former Arendelle territory. Apparently, former Lord Arendelle was intimately involved in the tragedy of Duscar. I don't want the Empire to limit him. I want them to get the truth of the matter. I will never be satisfied until they do. I'm from Duscar, you see, and I lost my brother. Why did I miss some up here? See that? As you're aware, Sylvain and I have known each other since we were very young.
The story goes...
Back in the day, he would occasionally show up with bruises and other injuries on his face and body. Whenever I would ask him about it, he'd just say that he got hit during training or something, but I knew what was really going on. I logically understood why his Majesty gave Miquelon an appointment. More importantly, Sylvain agreed to it. But I don't think I can accept it quite so easily. Perhaps people can change, but they can never wash away their past sins. I'm keenly aware of this myself. I didn't want to fight at all, but I did so for 80. But now I've surrendered her to keep myself alive. What other choice did I have? I'm not sure I can bring myself to fight for Vargas, not with my whole heart anyway, but if I have to, I'll do it to hasten the end of this war.
Let's see.
You don't have to force yourself, Dorothea. I Dr. Dimitri for you if you feel like you can't fight for the kingdom.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you, but I'm fine. I have to take responsibility for my decisions.
I get things done.
I'm a songstress. No matter the stage, I swear I'll play my role to the hilt. That'll be glorious. Well, luckily you won't be having to go into battle at all. After all, I choose that stuff.
Have you need of me?
I'm Yvette, head of House Bonus. I have heard quite a bit about you. Actually, my own house was in charge of court escort. However, we were attacked by a great group of strangers, though I know not if they were affiliated with anyone. I've come to report the details to His Majesty. I've only just inherited my title, too. I cannot believe I made such a blunder so soon after. His Majesty's told me before that everyone has something they can't accept. I guess for the Nato, it was the church and Lady Rhea. But he never said anything to me about representing them. On the contrary, he enrolled me in the Officers' Academy, which is run by the church, and I became a Kingdom Knight because of it.
Let's give it a go.
I had to think more on the subject myself. It's my responsibility. I took his life after all. did. We're even there.
Do you need something? Well...
Let me trust Duke Yvonne. Though she is aged, she is deeply loyal to the royal family, and importantly, she instructed Gustav in tactics. It's only reassuring to have someone like that in the royal capital with Gustav. Indeed, both soldiers and citizens of the royal capital will be satisfied with the arrangement. Anything could still occur, though. Must be prepared for the unexpected.
I wonder...
It is fortunate Count Rose surrendered so swiftly, but he did not sustain many losses. I have my own opinion on the Count's views, but I must admit that he took the needs of his people into careful consideration.
No.
No, I had not speak these words. I impressed him to surrender. Forget I said anything. If Cornelius truly the one who took him, that would spell trouble for us indeed.
I wish to speak
I just informed Lady Rhea of the battle's progress. She has directed me to continue obeying the King's orders. And so I shall be acting alongside all of you for the time being. Of course, you may count me among your military forces as well.
By the by.
By the by, do you know anything about the leader of Gerald's mercenaries? He's a veteran mercenary called the Bladebreaker. He's got a head for tactics and a valor to spare. Indeed. That man once led the Knights of Saros. It is lamentable that a man of his caliber should now be an enemy of the Church. Starting to run out of breath there. Anyways, war map. So the Red Imperial soldiers have turned to banditry. Defeat them or protect the local citizens.
I'll cut them all down.
I won't let you down.
What's that handle? Okay. And of course it's domes. It's always domes. Choose whoever is low level.
I can fight as well.
For House Fraldarius.
We won't lose. I will defend with all my strength. Don't worry. I know we'll get a chance to turn things around.
I got this!
How did you?
I'll do what I can.
Okay, you go
It's
there.
worth.
How can I face my comrades after this?
Oh wait, yeah. Okay. You.
We must act now, before the worry.
I won't lose!
I'll do what I
There.
can.
Freeze!
You did it.
that was a cool attack. What the?
Retreat!
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy. Well, what's next?
You never know until you try.
That was all the important enemies right there.
Stand down.
Looks like that's it from us.
Actually,
Let me at him.
better idea.
Where to next?
Huh, not bad.
No use fighting a losing battle.
Go. That should be good.
We're here to assist you.
All right. This isn't looking so good.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Oh. That's fast.
Now that's how you defend. I have to give credit where it's due.
I'm not stopping now. Yet.
Forgot to change classes. Surprised it wasn't a cutscene to start that off. Or end that off? I don't know. Usually a really cutscene after the first battle.
Time to work you into shape.
Let's see. Well, you could acquire higher your class if you were allowed to unlock it, so let's just give you this instead.
I wonder if this will suit me.
I can make this work.
No one else. Okay, only ones that are special cases.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
I was calling them out cases. And why is it always Ash? See, let's just not go away until I do that. Strange windows here.
How about it?
Do you have another of this? I'll give you a award if you let me have it. Sure. Okay, that's defeat enemies. United with an outpowered army and refilled supplies. The departure ceremony is being held for the first wave of soldiers marching into battle. You've been chosen to give a speech.
I see.
How very formidable you all are. We need to rally ourselves as well. Those two as well. You. Now those troops are planning to avenge their fallen liege. Even so, they are citizens of the kingdom. Quell their anger and force them to surrender.
Do what I need to.
Lance units, axes.
Understood.
So let's put you up there. You there. Does that handle everything? So it might, so... bonus spot, Ingrid.
I can depart at once.
Don't fall behind. Come at me if you want to get cut down. I'm with you.
It's mine.
I've secured the area.
Let's give this a shot. Let's do this.
Where's that messenger? What? Why did...
I'll do my best.
Oh, fine.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Begin the operation.
Let's take it for ourselves.
Our time has finally come.
Oh, too easy.
Yeah, let me
Have to
attack
keep the momentum going.
We'll strike at their weakest point.
Okay, I take offense to that.
We won't lose, no matter what.
Job.
Retreat!
Well, who's next?
Fine work.
Too easy.
We'll be in a good position if we can capture this stronghold.
I'm still standing.
can do even better. I need to be stronger, faster.
Why is half of this map optional? You're suddenly met up with ally reinforcements. Commander comes to greet you.
I see.
We're ready to fight for you. Use this as you will.
Counting on me.
Here you finally are. Let's put you to work. Group ice. It has already retreated from here. Some useful items have been left behind. Have they? Have they?
Hey there!
Oh, geez, something for my shop? Sorry, but I can't open it up here. I set up shop at your camp. You'll regret head it. His are the best kept secret for miles. So much of this place option. There's a strategy over here. Interesting. Let's go ahead and break this.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Greetings!
These are looking rough. To me, it's time for me to do some business. But don't worry, I'm not some war profiteer who prioritize money over what's right.
Don't pass this by!
Oh, can you say hi to the king for me?
Welcome! Nothing but the best for you.
Please.
Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you. Nothing but the best for you. Nothing but the best for you. Is that the one?
Okay, nice.
Thanks a bunch.
Okay. 4. The kingdom needs a base of operations to prepare for a clash with the gathering Imperial forces. We'll need all Imperial troops from the front lines.
I shall perform to my utmost.
Oh, you're still that disadvantage.
If that's what you want.
And let's keep it right.
I can depart at once.
Yeah.
Let's begin.
I know we can win if we work together.
Onward to victory. Let's put this to good use.
Hear you loud and clear.
There.
I'll make short work of this.
Begin the operation. Help me! Someone! Anyone!
Okay.
Begin the operation.
Where? Huh?
Our orders.
Don't hold this against me.
I always feel safe with you here.
Retreat!
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy. Pretty good, huh?
Thank you so much.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
You've been of some use.
Okay.
That sort of strength can turn the tide of battle single-handedly. Glad it's in our favor.
Oh, might.
Stand back!
Retreat!
There.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
The area is ours.
Capturing stuff is what war's all about, right?
We would never have achieved victory without everyone's help.
This strength will serve His Majesty well.
They say experience speeds growth.
Wish this wasn't so much effort.
I cannot grow complacent.
A decent effort.
Okay. The squad has finished training. The line lined up and awaiting orders.
Indeed.
But finally honed skills. I hardly recognize them anymore. This should mean we can expect great things from them at the next battle. Retribution. He was in an old castle nearby and discovered that traveling mages are congregating there.
I see.
They're traveling mages. Traveling mages? If anyone wishes to learn, we'd be willing to have some lessons. Okay. Raise one magic level selected. Okay, it's actual magic skills, so you. Okay. These civilians do not fear the ravages of war. They seem to be stockpiling something. go with this one next, since I'm running a long time. Imperial Vanguard has been spotted. Hurry and defeat them before the main forces arrive. What? Okay. You don't use con arts, magic, or vulneraries to heal during oh, no healing. That's a simple one. Oh, so there's mission tile on this too. Let's just... Oh, hey, perfect excuse. Let's see if anyone's already... Okay, yeah. Wait. Huh? Oh, that's archer. That's okay.
I'll do what I need to.
There's a whole bunch of mages otherwise, of course. So just those bad levels, where's the bonus? Okay, retreat.
For House Fraldarius.
Let's go.
All units, to arms.
Take a breather.
Let's all make it out of this alive.
We will win. I'm sure of it.
I'm dragging the others down.
Don't mind if I do.
More bitter than black as coffee.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
The stronghold's ours.
No. You just back.
I'll do my best. Let's move.
What?
I won't ever forget your kindness.
Alright, I'll take what I can get.
Yes, we did it.
Still improving.
Fine work indeed. I can see why His Majesty has placed his trust in you.
How can I face my comrades after this?
Oh, there.
Begin the Our orders are clear.
My apologies, but we require immediate support.
Winds are severe. I have to fall back.
Oh. Oh, you. What are you doing here?
You rabble understand nothing but violence.
Why are you here?
I never asked for this.
We won't lose, no matter what.
Oh, Relloc, okay.
Begin the
Go
operation.
for that one now.
Fear not, we shall join you.
This is just the beginning.
I wonder how long I'll have to train to catch up to you.
Forever.
Am I in danger as well?
Yes.
a problem anymore.
Let us take this moment to bask in the joy of victory. I was expecting more.
I cannot grow complacent.
I won't let myself stop here.
Maybe swap out electric grinder at some point.
I've grasped new strength.
Is mine abandoned by by enemy forces? Some of these flatten's been left behind. Nice. Your eyes are retreating. You help them recover some supplies that were left behind. Okay. Visit a famous artisan's house.
Well?
Feel free to take one of these weapons. They're prototypes. I'm not charging for them. Killing edge, I guess? A unit escorting rescued citizens and merchants has encountered the Imperial Army. Don't let the enemy lay a finger on these non-combatants. Brawl another enemy. Okay.
I will do what I must.
Bow.
I won't let you down.
Here. It's just more bows, which calls for more tone.
I shall perform to my utmost.
Calls for bows.
Have to do my best.
We're gonna switch you out for someone else good. I feel like it. Good to meet you.
You can leave this to me.
Oh, let's go get
reporting for duty.
Let's begin.
Wait, how are you reporting for duty when there's nothing to report?
To defend you.
Don't worry.
That itself is like a support.
To turn things around.
Support.
This is bad. We need to do something.
Gatekeeper. There.
We've taken control.
What's next for me? Leave it to...
Help me! Someone! Anyone!
Where are you?
Looks like that's it for us.
Found you.
Still fight.
You'll have to take things from here.
Leave it to here goes nothing.
Here down there.
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Huh.
Let's put this to good use.
I like overkill.
Lucky for you.
Sterling work.
And they're all grouped over there. You
I'll do my best.
intercept.
Not sure how, but it worked. I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me.
Actually,
I'll do my best.
I'm probably just gonna. I thought they were advancing with commoner.
We did it!
Still.
That should do it.
I don't know how long I can hold out. Help me, please.
Sorry, we weren't strong enough.
We're just good against
Sorry,
monsters.
we weren't strong enough.
Thank the goddess it worked.
Done.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
To who?
That wasn't so bad.
What? Oh, armor. Oh, are you still fighting?
Happy to help.
There we go.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy. Reporting success.
This guy's great. Okay, I figured it'd be one of the ones up here.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
No, not really. Oh, those. Excuse me. What's wrong with you?
I know you'll make good use of this place.
This belongs to us now.
That's fine.
Ooh, we did it.
Oh wait, that's the fly spot. Nice.
One step closer to my goals.
A decent effort. A large step forward.
I need another axe unit. You're way too leveled. Okay. Going back to the base for this. The extra things don't really matter too much. Okay. Well, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for spending your time. I'm here to help you all had a wonderful day, for at least 3 hours. Usual subscribe to YouTube so you can watch anything you miss. So follow Twitch so you can catch these live. And until next time, sayonara.